Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So there is one update about the Indian Institute of Management Calcutta. So the shortlist call for the VAT and PI round from the IIM Calcutta is out. So you can check on the website of the IIM Calcutta or the link I am sharing in the description box. You can check with your CAT registration number and email ID. So here if we see the minimum requirement of CAT percentile for stage 1, for open category it is 80 percentile for the VRC DLR section and 75 percentile for the quantitative ability section, and it is 85 percentile with your CAT entrance examination. For EWS category it is 70 percentile with the VRC section, 65 percentile with the DLR and quantitative ability section, and 75 percentile with your overall CAT entrance examination. For NC-OBC category, it is 70 percentile for the VRC section, 65 percentile for the DLR and quantitative ability section, and 75 percentile with your overall CAT entrance examination. For SC category, it is 65 percentile for the VRC section, 60 percentile for the DLR and quantitative ability section, and 70 percentile with your overall CAT entrance examination. For ST category, it is 55 percentile for the VRC section, quantitative ability section and DLR section, and overall it is 65 percentile in your CAT entrance examination. And for PWD category, it is 45 percentile with your all the three sections and 55 percentile in your overall CAT entrance examination. So this is the minimum requirement of CAT percentile for stage 1, and there are many parameters on the basis of which the composite score is calculated. Like your CAT score has 56% weightage, your class 10 score has 10% weightage, class 12 score has 15% weightage, and a gender diversity has 4% weightage. So these are the various parameters on the basis of which the composite score is calculated, and on that basis you might have received the call for the personal interview round and VAT round. Then on the basis of the percentage you have secured in your class 10th and class 12, there are some points, like if your percentage is 80 or more than 80 for class 10th and 12th, then for class 10 there are 10 points, for class 12th there are 15 points. If your percentage ranges in between 75 to 80, then for class 10th there are 8 points, for class 12th there are 12 points. If your percentage ranges in between 70 to 75, then for class 10th there are 6 points, and for class 12 there are 9 points. If your percentage ranges in between 65 to 70, then there are 4 points for class 10 and there are 6 points for class 12. If your percentage ranges in between 60 to 65, then there are 2 points for the 10 standard and 3 points for the 12 standard. So this is all about the points you have given on the basis of the marks you have secured in your class 10th and class 12th. And if we talk about the final selection, then in that 30% weightage is given to your CAT score, then 48% weightage is given to your personal interview score, 8% weightage is given to the writing ability test, then 6% weightage is given to the academic diversity, and 8% weightage is given to the work experience. If we consider the academic diversity, then on the basis of your academic background, there are some points, like for bachelor's degree in engineering stream or master's degree in engineering stream or integrated master's degree in engineering stream, there are no points for these degrees. If your degree belongs to the bachelor's degree in non-engineering stream, then there are 4 points. If your degree belongs to the dual bachelor's degree in law, like for example BA LLB, BSc LLB, BCom LLB, BBA LLB, then there are 5 points for that. Then if your degree belongs to the bachelor's degree in engineering stream and master's in non-engineering stream, then there are 2 points. If your degree belongs to the bachelor's degree in non-engineering stream and master's in non-engineering stream, then there are 5 points for that. If it is like dual integrated degree where bachelor's is non-engineering and master's is in non-engineering stream, then there are 5 points. Then for dual integrated degree where bachelor is engineering stream and master is non-engineering stream, for that there is 1 point. Then if your degree is CA, ICWA, CS or Fellow of the Institute of Actuaries of India like FIAI without having a bachelor's degree, then for that there are 5 points. Then if your degree belongs to the CA, ICWA, the CS or Fellow of the Institute of Actuaries India with a bachelor's degree, then for that there are 6 points. Then if your degree belongs to the CA, ICWA, CS or Fellow of the Institute Actuaries of India with or without bachelor's degree and with a master's in non-engineering stream, then for that there are 6 points. And if it is integrated bachelor's degree in law and master's in non-engineering stream, then for that there are 6 points. So this is all about the selection criteria for IIM Calcutta. Now if we consider the batch profile for IIM Calcutta, then there are overall 465 candidates, and if we consider the academic diversity, then there are 39% candidates are the freshers, 18% candidates have the work experience in between 1 to 12 months, 23% candidates have the work experience in between 13 to 24 months, 16% candidates have the work experience in between 25 to 36 months, and 4% candidates have the work experience more than of 36 months. And if we consider it according to the academic background, then there are 58% candidates are with the degree of BTech, then 15% candidates are with the Bachelor's of Engineering degree, then 14% candidates are with the degree of BCom, BBA, BMS, 3% candidates have the dual degree, and 10% candidates have the degree other than this. And if we talk it about the placements, then the average placement salary offered with this college, it is nearly up to 35.07 lakhs per annum. The median salary package offered with this college, it is nearly up to 33.67 lakhs per annum, and the highest domestic CTC offered with this college, it is nearly up to 1.15 crore, and highest international CTC offered with this college, it is nearly up to 94.82 lakhs per annum. And there are top 5% candidates have the average salary package of 82.15 lakhs per annum. Then top 10% candidates have the average salary package of 67.35 lakhs per annum. Top 15% candidates are with the average salary package of 59.71 lakhs per annum. Top 20% candidates are with the average salary package of 54.27 lakhs per annum. Top 25% candidates are with the average salary package of 50.84 lakhs per annum, and top 50% candidates are with the average salary package of 41.03 lakhs per annum. And if we discuss it about domain wise, then there are 40.5% placements are from the consulting sector, 15% placements are from the finance sector, 18.2% placements are from the product and analytics sector, 14.3% placements are from the general management, 9% placements are from the sales and marketing, and 3% placements are from the strategy. And if we consider the top recruiters of IIM Calcutta, then those are Accenture, Adani, Amazon, BCG, Cognizant, Infosys, Google, HSBC, HDFC Bank, IBM, and there are so many companies are over there. So this is all about the IIM Calcutta. If you have any doubts, any queries in this, then you can just let me know in the comments. Wish you all the very best for your VAT and PI round.